It's me, Laura. Hi, Estella. Hi, Estela. How are you? Thank you so much for coming by. What have you been up to lately? It seems like I haven't seen you in forever. Happy Friday, one and all. Oh, did I lose Estela? Well, it says I have two people here. There she is. How you doing, Estela? What have you been up to lately? What is on your hook and what is in your cup? I have lemon ginger tea because it's cold, it's dank, it's dreary, and I'm not feeling it today. So I don't even know where my phone is. I don't know what the temperature is. It was 29 when I got up this morning, so anything is better than that. Am I frozen? I don't think so. Am I frozen on your end? Angie, how are you? Happy Friday, one and all. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Am I frozen, Angie? You feel I think I'm frozen. Or am I frozen because it was 29 degrees? I am. It's up to 46 now and it feels like 40. How come I can't have the 46? Do I really have to have the feel like 40? Not loving it. And then they tell me the best way to find my diamond is to wait for it to get dark and to go out with a high powered flashlight, and the diamond should sparkle. Okay, you're going out and coming back in, Sheila? Okay, thank you. Angie, did you say you were working on a doll? What have you finished, girlfriend? I haven't finished a thing, but I've actually been doing stuff. I paid the bills this morning. Hooray for my team. I said, I'm the only one who's going to be sitting in the dark with money in the bank because I have not sat down and paid the bills. I mean, that's just pitiful. So I sat down and I paid the bills. Then I had a nice long talk with the post office because they decided they were going to change the name of the street where I live. So I had to tell them what the correct name was, how I know what the correct name is, and get them to do something about it. So I went around and around and around online, couldn't find out how to do it. I asked my postal delivery person, and I showed her the street sign. I said, "This is the name of the street." She says, "Well, you have to call the 1-800 number." I would rather have a root canal, and I've had two root canals, so I know from whence I speak. I called the 1-800 number that has this 12 long menu to go through, and nothing had anything to do with my situation. So I finally got the little thing to give me a person, and I went around and around with him, who said he was going to contact my local postmaster. And they called and they said, "Well, we just talked to your postal worker, and they said that they delivered your mail." And I said, "That's not the problem. The problem is with the way the world is. When I order things and put in my address, the automated thing comes up and says, we can't find that address. We have this address." and they're making everybody change my address. And I'm like, that's not my address. And people are looking at me as if to say, that poor lady, she doesn't know where she lives. I know where I live. Fix your system. So then she says, well, I've already spoken to our local postmaster about it, and he says he has to drive out and look at your street sign. And I said, excuse me for interrupting, but he doesn't even have to do that. All he has to do is log into the county website where they have the real estate taxes, look up my address, and the county will tell you what my address is. And she says, oh, well, we'll get that done today then. I said, thank you. And she said, and thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. And I'm like, you're welcome. Well, why should I have to? Don't you know where I live? Oh, goodness. Okay, Shirley Berry, how are you, pumpkin? It's just been the week, Lord. It's been the week. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Charlie, I know you've either got a fantastic blanket going or you're working on an amigurumi. Which is it? Sheila says it was her internet. Well, thanks, girlfriend, because I was getting ready to plug in because 9 times out of 10 it's mine. But I'm glad we figured it out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Spring, oh, thank you for coming by. How are you? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? And girl, I'm coming back over to your house because with you weaving and Isila weaving, I love it. Roberta, hi, how are you? Did you finish your blanket? You were putting a border on a blanket, weren't you? Watch, Roberta says, no, that wasn't me. Roberta, how come every time I come up with a project for you, it's not your project? We know I have CRS. I'm so sorry. Angie is drinking Sprite and working on the C2C scrap blanket. Sheila's got you on the C2C now. Girl, she's rubbing off on you. It's supposed to be the other way around. I finished 3 dishcloths from the pattern that Kelly shared with us. Girl, did you really? I was so aggravated with Ravelry. I didn't know where to go, what to do. I could see that it was a free pattern, and I was working hard in the background trying to get it all together so that I could drop the link and everybody could go right to it. And then we know the person asked, well, what do your mods do? Well, this mod is working in the background. I don't know what everybody else is doing. Valerie, behave. Excuse me, y'all. Hi, happy Friday. You've made dishcloths. Wait a minute. Let me go back here. Are they for presents, Angie, or are you using them? And if you're using them, how do they work? Lauren says, I'm not sure how long I'll be awake for, but I made myself stay awake to say hi. God love you, Lauren. I appreciate it. Lauren, I have not gotten a ding on the group page with a picture of your blanket. I know it's beautiful. And I appreciate you coming by, girl, because it's late for you. And thank you so much. Is Little Miss in the bed already? Oh, and Sheila saying hi to everybody. And Spring says, I had that problem because our farm never had a physical address until we moved here 7 years ago. Girl. Well, this was a new subdivision. So for the longest time, Google didn't even know where I was. And so we got to enter in our addresses and everything as new. Well, whoever in the postal service got around to putting our subdivision into the system put an extra S on the end of the word. So when I type in my address, it pops up, I'm sorry, we cannot find that address. This is the address we suggest. If you want to go with your original address, your post may be delayed. Spring, my in-laws' address has changed 3 times in the 20 years I've been in the family, and they have not moved. They haven't moved, but they keep adding, changing the name, and it's a rural route, and then it's route number, and then house number 3, and then they gave them a real address. It's been quite interesting. How many sweaters is this, Sheila? Are you donating them to a shelter? And what are you making them out of? Are you doing cotton? Happy Friday, Ivy. How are you? Um, Last time I talked to you, you were doing a blanket, right? You were not doing an amigurumi because you finished your sweaters. And Ivy, do you have a pattern for a bottom up sweater? Not a cardigan. This person did not want to do her sweater top down. She wanted to do it bottom up because she wanted to make sure it went around her hips. Drinking water and still making hats for the homeless to give out for Christmas. I applaud you, Charlie. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I am going to heat the water for tea. I heated my water for tea. That's how you got here before me. I had to wait for the microwave to ding. And my little area here smells like vinegar because when I made my coffee this morning, my coffee pot only made 1 cup of coffee, and the water is sitting in there. I turned it off, turned it back on, unplugged it, plugged it back in, and you can hear it going bloop, 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 bloop. Nothing's happening. Being in St. Louis and knowing what to do when you run out of power, I put the water on the gas stove, boiled it, ran it through the coffee grounds, poured it back in the carafe, put it back on the thing to keep it warm. And now we're doing the vinegar clean out. Now it's working. It works with vinegar. It did not work with water. But at least I don't have to run out and buy another coffee maker for the morning. Speak of the devil, Sheila, were your ears burning? I was just talking about you. I am doing fairly well. I'm a little croaky this evening, but it'll be all good. Oh, and I thank you for the thumbs up. And Sheila is saying hi to everybody. And Sheila, the reason I was talking about you is because Angie is working on a C2C blanket. And I asked her if you had rubbed off on her because you are the C2C queen. And what are you working on today? Awesome. Love having visitors. I have cantaloupe flavored water and a new pattern design on my hook. Oh, oh, what are you designing, Spring? Inquiring minds want to know. You all are so just awesomely talented. I love it. I love it. And I couldn't design a dishcloth and do a chat. Too talented. Drinking tea and working on the C2C app for friends in Boston. Okay, Miss C2C, who's in Boston? See, Raven and Denny are in Boston. Do I know anybody else in Boston? Nope. Made them for me, but have not used them yet. Let me know what you think about them. I've made a dishcloth by Granny Crafter, Creative Grandma, but I haven't used it. I'm thinking about making a set for guests. I am finishing one throw and started another one. You're starting another one before you finish one. I'll have to send out to my daughter and granddaughter in Indiana. I only have one more to get done before Christmas. Wait a minute, you were working on 5. Okay, 5 Afghans. You're calling them throws. Girl. You'll have them done before Christmas, but the question is, will the post office deliver them before Christmas? I ordered a t-shirt for my brother for Christmas 2 weeks before Christmas from Amazon. He got it 3 weeks after Christmas. How does that happen? Oh, so disgusting. At least he's grown and he understood. My blanket is set in its bag. Oh, Lauren, I have wood strewn around. I'm not at all motivated this week. Girl. Yeah, but you haven't been feeling well either. Little Miss is in the bed. Hey, hey. She's been for about. Wait, who? How did you get her in bed so early? You go, girl. Whatever you did, you wore her out. Please and thank you. Sheila, I'm doing a CBT but using scratch. See, Angie, I told you. I told you. No, I have 5 dogs plus 2 for my son. Sheila, we have 5 dogs and 2 for your son's dog. I had all I could do to keep up with my late husband's 2 dogs. And you've got 5. We had, let's see, when all of us kids got together, we had 5 dogs at the farm. But my in-laws have a 40-acre farm. We didn't try to have 5. Ooh. Let me think about this for a minute. My sister-in-law had the 4th of July at her house this year. Let's see, her oldest daughter came with a dog. Second daughter came with a dog. Third daughter came with a dog. And she has a dog. She had 4 dogs in that house. Okay. You dog people go ahead. I love it. I couldn't keep up. I have all I can do to keep up with this whiny cat over here. I did manage 2 dogs and 2 cats for a while, but those days are over. Hi, Angie. Am I your friend on Facebook? Sheila, don't you know? Sheila. We got the Facebook group up. It's the same name as the page, but you can go and post your pictures. And thank you so much for letting me know that you could not post to the page. So now the group is up. It's not pretty. Crystal's going to help me make it pretty, but it's at least up and working. Yes, girl. You get a 911 address on top of the other. Girl. The only thing that helps us at the farm is that my brother-in-law used to be the county prosecuting attorney, so everybody knew where Dad lived. Oh, Angie, you're good. Oh, my youngest daughter wants a sweater, and my other granddaughter a poncho. I am using Ophelia's poncho in a weekend. Oh, really? Okay. I am making Ophelia's campfire cardigan. Should only take about 5 days for that. Seriously, her patterns are that quick and easy, or you're that fast? Because I know Butterfly Dreams with Jeannie and Linda Simpson. Their folks are on fire when they crochet. I don't crochet. They say that you crochet faster if you use a pencil grip. I can hold my crochet hook in a pencil grip, but I can't do anything with it. Fingers, wrists, whatnot do not work. All I can do is hold it. I cannot use it. I am using Dollar Tree Just Yarn and Red Heart. You know, everybody complains about Red Heart, but I learned to crochet with Red Heart, and I don't have a problem with Red Heart. And the yarn that they have now from Turkey is softer than the yarn they had before. And I was making a scarf with Red Heart and couldn't find the green that I wanted to go with it. So I bought Michael's, what is that, Crafter's Pride yarn. It was so rough. I said never again. People are telling me now it's changed and it's a lot softer. It's soft like mainstay. But that Michael's yarn was so bad, I said, I don't know why anybody complains about Red Heart because this is horrible. It really is. So you're using acrylic yarn for the sweaters. Okay. Okay. I need to check my Facebook groups. I haven't been on for a couple of days. Girl, I hope I have my notifications set correctly so it notifies me when people do things because I haven't been there either. Debbie, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Gina, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. You're just listening while you crochet a bit on the Pick and Mix Cow. That is the one from Ladybird Loves, isn't it? Hope I'm having a lovely day. I'm getting things done. Haven't picked up a hook yet. And Gina, I didn't realize you crocheted. I thought you only knitted. I learned so much about everybody. You all are fantastic. Here I am trying to learn to knit again, and she's doing all right. Angie says, Sheila, I am your friend now. Angie, what were you before? And where is Sabrina? I'm missing one of the triplets. Yes, BJ, just finished one of 3 C2C Alabama codes. I thought you only had 2. I didn't remember you having 3. Go ahead, Ivy. I crochet a lot of tops and 40s from bottom up, but no ma'am, no patterns written up. Sorry. Ivy, girl. But you know what? You can't do it all. And if you can make them, kudos. Kudos? That's the wrong word. Anyway, top of everything to you. Ivy, you don't have any content on your channel, do you? Have you done a tutorial on those bottom up tops? Miguel, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Oh, that's right. You and Gina both are in Texas. See? Like an asymmetrical shawl. Okay. Those are really popular lately. I can't get into them, but they are really popular. But I did one of Bob's rectangular shawls. I am almost through with Linda Simpson and Gina's Ashton shawlette. I've got to do chart 4 and the bind off. And I'm working on the Flower Valley shawl that Jake Hook Crochet is having to crochet along with. And I think I'm shawled out. I think I'm done with shawls. Moogly is starting a crochet along on the shawl, and I said I can't. I can't. Oh, Debbie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dana is good people. Don't you love her? And Miguel saying hi to Spring. Zoila, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming by. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? What are you up to today, girlfriend? Debbie, I appreciate you being here. I really do. Where are you headed? Saying hi, Miguel. Cammy, hi, how are you? I know you're going to be an uncle in June and you're working on a baby blanket. I've seen your blanket. You're doing a good job. And you picked your pattern for your next blanket. I saw you this morning. Uncle Cameron. Uncle Cameron with the fried butter. Beautiful sunny, 61 degrees here in my part of Miguel. It is 46 degrees here and it feels like 40. You have 61 degrees there. That is just wrong. I am driving and listening. Debbie, that's on my bucket list, learning how to talk to my car and have my car talk to YouTube while I'm driving. Because my car and I are just now, after almost 4 years, getting to the point where she will actually listen to me when I ask her to do things. She's only done it twice this week, but that's twice more than she's done in the last 2 years. Everybody is speaking. Angie says C2C is fast. Sure it is. It's fast once you get the hang of it, I'm sure. I have not started one yet, and I'm not going to jump off on the deep end like I did with the knitted shawl. I'm going to make a couple of dishcloths first, and then I will expand my horizon because I get busy in chats or I get distracted doing something, and I'll end up with it won't be a C2C. It will be something totally different. It might be a Granny Meets Virus when I get through. Who knows? And the truth will set you free. They say know your limitations. That's my limitation. Cameron saying hi to Miguel. Sheila says hi to Zoila. Cameron saying hi to Zoila. Everybody saying thank you, everybody, for welcoming Zoila in. She is new to crochet, but she is doing wonderfully. And Sheila says, I love, girl, I know you've made what, 2 and you're starting your 3rd one? Is that it? Just uploaded a video of sitting out with him, giving them a treat. They went wild. I know, I saw you were uploading. I was at, I had just left Leanne, went to Kim's, and then I had to get ready for this live. So I will be looking at that tonight because 61 is a whole lot nicer than what it is here. We have 5 large breed dogs in the house. How do you keep them from snagging your yarn? Crystal fogged the project the other day and laid it down, and her dogs made yarn bark out of it. What do you do with dogs? I wasn't crocheting when we had dogs. I was doing genealogy then. I have a Chihuahua and a Maltese. I love Maltese. And recently a stray friendly female cat has shown up on the land. Friendly? All right. Somebody needs a trip to the vet. She can protect the chicken. Oh, how do cats do around chickens? Will chickens be safe? Gina saying hi to Miguel. Sheila says, okay, we'll go. Where are you going, Sheila? Gigi, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming by. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? What were you working on Wednesday? Tuesday. Yesterday. I was there. I don't know what you were working on. My mind is this long. Everybody is speaking. Donna says we have a full house. You have a full house of what? You have dogs as well? Donna, I ain't joking. Most hens were picking my hand. They had treats. We used to, before they told you don't feed bread to birds, we used to take stale bread out and feed it to the geese. And my daughter and her and son and my daughter's friend were not feeding the geese fast enough. The girls threw the whole loaf of bread at the birds and ran up the hill to the car, and the geese were chasing them up the hill. It was so comical, but they have never gone back to feed geese again. And then after all the stuff came out about feeding bread to birds, my daughter's like, see, we didn't need to be down there in the first place. And I'm like, yeah. It was so fun. I wish I had that on camera. I gotta see that video after live with Zoila. He's off this lake and it is just beautiful. It is beautiful. Meet up tomorrow in Richardson, but I'm not going to make it as my car has issues. Oh, I'm trying not to go too far. Yeah, you don't want to go someplace where you can't get back. That's a shame. Is there no public transportation, Miguel? Couldn't you park in one of the parking rides and then take public transportation to Richardson? I'm not familiar with your part of Texas because here we have a little light rail system, and we can drive and park there and then take the light rail to various places and come back. I could take the light rail from here to Chicago and come back the next day even. I don't even have to come back the same day. Maybe Cammy will drop my channel link because it's so hard to find. Cammy! I gave you a blue suit last night. I'm on StreamYard. I can't tell who's red, blue, green, purple. Cammy, honey, what color are you? I gave you a blue suit last night. If you don't mind dropping channel links, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see what I got going on here. Because it took me forever to get your link in, and I was sitting there looking at you. I was like, what's wrong with this? Don't tell me you can't find him. I'm sitting here looking at him. YouTube took me all the way around the world to get you dressed. He probably didn't even notice that he is. If anybody would like their link dropped, please put CC in the chat. And I'm checking here to see what kind of clothes Cammy is wearing. Because he should be in a blue suit. And yes, Cammy should be blue. I did something right. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. And Cammy's going to say, I hadn't planned on working on it. Did you see my video of our goofy new roof? Oh, spring. Heaven. Oh, Cammy says he's on it. Bless you, Cameron. Thank you. Gina's saying hi to Cammy and Spring. Zoila says, I greatly appreciate that. Spring says, no, I haven't, and I'm subscribed to y'all too. I'll need to see that. Okay, there you go. And yes, Cammy's going to drop links because Cammy is the link dropping king. He is. That's why he has a blue suit. I know anytime I show up in a live and Cammy is a mod there, as soon as I say hi, my link shows up. I mean, he really is good. has changed. Michael's yarn is so, oh, it has changed. Michael's yarn is so soft. Just make sure you get the ones with the white label. The one I had, if I'm not mistaken, it had a white label with a red logo on it that said Crafter's Pride. It was, if I had not needed that color, I would have taken it back. It was horrible. I mean, when yarn is rougher than red hard, I don't need to say anything else. So I'm glad it's changed. I may think about getting it again, but I was traumatized. I was truly traumatized. And Darla says thanks for the tip. Cammy has dropped Miguel's link. Miguel says thank you. LJ says Little Miss been in nursery today. Oh, so it was lagging by 7:30. I've been lagging all week. Yeah, no, girl, it has not been all year. It's been all. It's just been the week. How is your ankle? I'm sure I'll find sometime tomorrow / over the weekend to crochet. Girl, you should have crocheted today while she was at nursery. You're not gonna have time over the weekend if little Miss is gonna be home. You can forget that. Unless you roll her up in that granny square blanket that she loves. That's the only way. Kim saying hi to Gina. Zoya saying thanks, she copied it. Gina and I are maybe 40 minutes away. That is close. That is really close. But who is your neighbor? Because there's somebody like right next door to you. Hi Zoila. Hi Miguel. It's cold here in my part of Texas. It froze last night. Girl, see, Texas is so big you can have all 4 seasons in the same day. That is just Texas is just too big. I'll just be quiet. You know what happens when we talk about it. Mama Riz, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. I've seen you twice today, and this is the 3rd time. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? What have you been up to? And Miguel is saying hi to Isila. Cam is saying you're welcome, and he's saying hi to Mama Riz. Zoila's saying hi, Isila. It's cold here too. I'm so glad it's not snowing. Zoila, aren't you in South Carolina? Where are you? I thought you were on the other side. And she's saying hi to Elizabeth. Niecy, baby, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. Girl, for somebody who just started crocheting, you are doing very, very well. You just keep going. I love the things you've been doing. And what is in your cup and what is on your hook? And I heard you had snow. Keep that snow up there. I don't need it down here. Granny Banani put a video of snow in Missouri, and I said, because it usually passes me before it gets to her. And I clicked on the video, and she had the Weather Channel up, and I'm like, thank you. I don't need it. So it was not snowing. She was just looking at the map. She's silly. Happy Friday, Angela. Girl, yes, it is cold outside. I got up this morning, it was 29 degrees. I said, why? It's not Thanksgiving yet. Stop. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Are you working on another doll? I am going to babysit my grand angels tonight. Oh, have fun. How old are they? I like them before they hit the age of 1 and start moving around.
as long as they can lay there and cuddle and cool and don't do a whole lot. I like those days when they start moving around and tearing up stuff. It is not crochet friendly and it is not soothing. And Miguel is saying hi to everybody. Mama Liz is saying hi to Zoila. Zoila says, I have hot cocoa and OM Granny Square blanket on my hood. You so here. I ate hot cocoa earlier. I may make some more hot cocoa. Sorry, I'm late saying hi, concentrating on dog sweaters. They are cold. That's okay. If I'm crocheting, I wait until I get to the end of the row and I say hi to everybody in that one statement, and then I go back to crocheting. And when I hit the end of that row, then I do another statement. I can't keep stopping. Bad things happen if I stop too often. Zoila is in New York City. Girl, yes, it is cold. Kimmy says, finish the bike already? And I finished that Never Granny Square Afghan a mini coat. Oh! Ooh, you go, Cammy. Your hook is on fire. Miguel says, oh, I'm originally from Massachusetts and moved to Texas 10 years ago. I don't blame you. Not at all. Not at all. I thought about moving to Texas, but it's just too daggone big for me. Kim is saying hi to Niecy. Mama Liz says, it's cold and 63 here in Dallas. I think she's in Dallas. And tomorrow it's beautiful and 75. It was 73 here on Tuesday. Friday, it's 29. What's wrong with this picture? Tomorrow it's supposed to go up to 53. We will see. So Miguel, Mama Riz, Gina, and whoever lives next to Miguel are all in Texas. Okay. And they're having a meetup in Richardson. Okay. In January, I hope to make myself a shawl, sweater, and a couple of other wearables. Hopefully, these grown kids won't want anything else. Well, Roberta, you need to teach one of those grown kids how to crochet. Or tell them that you will make it if they buy the yarn. You buy the yarn, I'll make it. In the video I put up today, you'll see the cat just sitting out with the hands. Okay. And Angela is saying happy Friday, Gigi. Did Gigi ever tell me what she was working on? I think it just went poof over her head. And Lauren says, I remember when a chicken came up to me years ago and stole a scone out of my hand. What? They peck hard. Stole a scone out of your hand? Lauren, oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't think it was that vicious. Royla says, Elizabeth, I am very happy I'm here. We're happy you're here, Elizabeth. Miguel says geese don't play. No, chase the girls back to the car. It was funny. So it was LJ. No public transportation in my town. Oh, Miguel. Oh, sorry. Donna, I'm from Massachusetts. So Sheila, you and Miguel were from Massachusetts. Denny's in Massachusetts and Raven's in Massachusetts. Spring says CC. Let me scroll down here because I know Cameron has seen it and been on it before I even saw it. There he is. Cam, you're the bomb. Thank you so much. That reminds me of a story. My phone has a duck quack I could choose as a ringtone. Really? So I played it for the ducks that were hanging around my dad and I when we left the ducks. When we left, the ducks thought they were coming too. Ooh. Now I have to check my phone and see what it has. I don't know if my phone has one of those. Miguel says, Sheila, I'm originally from Massachusetts, out near Worcester. Moved here to Texas 10 years ago. Miguel's laughing at Cammy. I can quack like a duck and get them to respond. Go ahead, Lauren. How long did it take you to learn to do that? I don't know what I'm saying, but I haven't got a text yet. Okay. Well, as long as you have not been attacked, it's a good thing. It is a good thing. Mr. Handsome just pulled up. Oh, Niecy. Okay. I got to go for a few minutes and may be able to come back. Okay. Niecy, if we're not here when you come back, we'll be over at Gigi, the Crochet Queen. In about 10 or 15 minutes. But you go say hi to Mr. Handsome. Thanks so much for coming by. And then Cam dropped Dana. Okay. Dana, how far do you go? Wednesday you said you had one more mile to go. How far do you go in total? And thank you so much for coming by. And it's Sheila's laughing at Lauren. My neighbor is Cat Dancer. That's it. Cat lives about 10 minutes from me. That's it. Because I was thinking of sweet tea, and I knew that was wrong. But I knew there was somebody really close to you. It's Cat Dancer. Yeah. I remembered the important part so that I could ask the question. I work and she's at Mercy, so limited crochet time on those days. Oh, man. Well, girls gotta do what a girl's got to do. Yeah, well, when she gets involved in something, you've done so much here lately. Don't even worry about it. They'll come. In Michigan, we can have all 4 seasons at the same time. We can have all 4 seasons in the same day, but not normally at the same time. Although we have had thunderstorms when the sun was out. But that's not disconcerting. Hi, Joyce. Thank you so much for coming by. Happy Friday. I appreciate it. Water in my cup. Gnome towel holder on my hook and enjoying the day off. Gnome towel holder. Joy, when you finish that, please put a picture of it in my Facebook group. I would love to see that. Towel holder. Go ahead, girl. You always so talented. Zoila is listening and driving. And you're in New York City. Now, see, I thought most people took the subway in New York City, Zoila. I didn't realize that common folks drove. I thought that was something for the rich and famous. I learned so much here. Also, Jamie from Jamie's Cook lives about 12 miles from me. And we have met up at one of the local monthly meetups. Oh, you have a monthly meetup? Wow. That's nice. That is nice. Margaret, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming by. Happy Friday. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? And Maribel, oh, thank you. How are you? I've seen you a couple times today. Coffee in my cup and a shawl on my hook. Which shawl, Maribel? Are you doing a Bond shawl or are you doing the Flower Valley shawl? There's so many shawls going around the YT. Cam dropped Dana. Thank you so much. Miguel says, Cammy, I have friends in Benton Harbor, Michigan, and the wife is actually a designer. Oh, she's had patterns published with Annie's Attic. My grandmother used to get Annie's Attic. Miguel saying hi to Maribel, and he asked how she is. And Debbie says there are twin girls age 6. Ooh. Are you going to teach them to crochet, Debbie? Renee, hi. Thank you for coming by. Happy Friday. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? And Maribel says, hi, Miguel. I am well. How are you? And she was saying hi to Renee. Gail says, Maribel, I'm good, thank you. Mama Liz says, hi, Dana, I love you. Everybody's speaking. Cam says, Miguel, I know where Benton Harbor, Michigan is. Okay. Gail says, Cammy, my friends there sending me pics of the beautiful lighthouses. Ooh. Cammy, years ago, I had family that lived in Farmington, Michigan. I'm going to be in Farmington in April for my sister-in-law's memorial. Debbie saying hi to Triple C. Angela says, I am going to make me a cup of hot cocoa, and I am prepping to make doll/crafts, not to mention the upcoming holidays. I haven't even started on holiday stuff yet. No more crochet alongs until I get my holiday stuff done. Somebody made me a salted caramel hot chocolate. So that perks me up a bit. Sugar rush, girl, I know. Stretched out under 2 blankets too, so I'm relatively comfortable right now. Warm. Salted caramel hot chocolate. And I don't like salted caramel. That sounds good. That's cool, Miguel. The lighthouse here is beautiful. I like it. I like hiking. I won't repeat what I called the chicken. I'm surprised the chicken didn't become dinner. Miguel, I am like 35-40 minutes from Farmington. Are you kidding? These make a great alarm system too. Yes, they do. They do. Cam, are you near Linden, Michigan? Cam, Mama Riz wants to know if you're near Linden, Michigan. Angela says, happy Friday to Renee. Lucila says, I'm back. My grandson's dad came to pick him up. So I take it your daughter is your grandson's mother. Tammy, I was born in Detroit. I was raised in Pennsylvania. My great aunt adopted me, and I only have been there once in my 73 years. Wow, Roberta. Wow. Cam says, Mama Riz, Linden, Michigan is 1 hour and 12 minutes away. Okay. Cam says, Roberta, I am 35 minutes from Detroit. My brother used to live there. It's really pretty, Cam. Cam says, Mama Riz. Hi, Dorian. Thank you for coming by. Happy Friday. What is in your cup and what is on your plate? Angela says, Lauren, that sounds delicious indeed. Cam says, I'm sure it is, Mama Riz. Angela saying hi to Dorian. Sheila says, I am from Boston, Massachusetts. I live in the South End, in the to be continued. Marigold says, I am working on the asteroid shawl by Reggie. Okay. I put the Flower Valley shawl on short time out. Maribel, I got the roll 40 last night, and I'm looking at the borders, trying to decide if I want border 1 or border 2, thinking I'm done. And then I look at the schedule to see how far behind I am, and it's like, oh, I'm ahead. How am I ahead? And I said, well, Consuelo did it in 3 days. And then I see my little note says repeat. I'm like, why am I repeating? So I go to the beginning of the pattern and start reading all the notes. Well, you repeat flow 9 to 40. So I was like, you mean I'm only halfway done? I had almost gotten up to do the happy dance. And I got shot in the foot. You're only halfway done, girl. Sit back down. You got work to do. Sheila, I really miss the fresh fish from Boston. Yeah, I was in Boston once. And my friends took me to the historic pub, and they had all of the needle necks and needle nose and crab and all those things. Stuff we don't get here in Missouri. I'm sitting there looking at them. Okay, fine. Mama Riz, my cousin has a house in Shorts Creek, Michigan. He is 16 minutes from Linden. What the devil you say? Lauren says, Angela, Starbucks salted caramel hot chocolate sachets. Hubby found them. They were really. Lauren, now you're going to make me move. So I usually walk by the little section of the store that has Starbucks in it. Good, huh? Okay. Just water and nothing on my hook right now. Renee, are you feeling okay? Oh my goodness. Debbie says, I plan to later. They love the garden with me. Okay. My 9-year-old granddaughter doesn't necessarily like to garden, but she likes to play in the dirt. Victoria says, Angela. Lauren says, everybody living in interesting places, and I'm like, small islands with simple time zone. Oh, but girl, your small island has a lot of history. My brother-in-law got married in Stratford. No, he got married in Stratford upon Avon. And I only got to run around the Cotswolds for a weekend, but I had a great time. Want to go back, but I can spend a week in Paris. That includes hotel and airfare for what it cost me just to fly to the UK. That is wrong on so many levels. And once I get to Paris, I don't want to take the boat train over to the UK because I have so much fun in Paris, I don't want to leave. But that's probably what I'm going to have to do once, but then I want to go back to Cotswold. Yeah, no, you live in an interesting place for people who love history. And I love history. And all the little things they made me learn in school, I actually get to see them. Oh, I love that. VJ, you should come visit me. I'm not that far from Wilmington, Michigan. I will see Tammy. Tammy, I have to see what the schedule is. Like I said, they're having a memorial for my sister-in-law, so I don't. So my time is not my time, but I'll let you know because I also want to go and find my great-grandfather's burial if I can. I'm going to pull up that death certificate and talk to you about it. That branch of the family is kind of scheduled. You have to be this place on this schedule, and if this person wants to do this, everybody is expected to go along with it. Except I have to know the best way and do my own thing. Me and Uber. Because I don't drive to places that I don't live. But I will call an Uber. I'll let you know, Tammy. I got off work early today. Oh yes, it's Friday. I'm always in my family's girls and did trying to get rid of the sinus infection. Still, Ocean, saline eye drops, Ocean nasal spray, a hot cup of tea, drop a hose in it. Inhale the vapors, drink the tea as hot as you can stand it. The saline in the eyes and the Ocean in the nose will help get all that stuff to drain. Clean your coffee maker. That vinegar scent will get stuff moving. Yeah, I love playing in the yard, but let me hide current comment. What am I hiding? Why am I hiding? What happened? Copy, how are you, girl? You know what? That's okay. It's Friday and everybody has been live today, so it's okay. Talking in late, but I wanted to come in real fast before you left and hubby got home from work. Bless you, my love. We're going to be doing a Gigi's raid here shortly. I need to read fast. I'm not going to get through all the comments before Gigi goes live. And I appreciate you. So what is in your cup? Because I know you haven't picked up your hooks yet. Sabrina, I asked about you an hour ago. Are you okay? Already, no always. Jessica, hi, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Happy Friday. Yeah, I keep the sinus infection. I'm allergic to cats. I have a cat. It's an ongoing battle. But you know what? I love cats, so we just battle. My screen went white and circled. Circle. Oh, it's Stella. You were really having internet trouble today, girl. EJ. Okay, don't know what's up with my iPad. Do you need to plug it in? Is it low battery? Peppermint tea and fingerless gloves. Oh, they both sound delicious. I made one pair of fingerless gloves, and I want to make some more, and I love peppermint tea. I just finished it. I think I'm out. Hit it, Acela. No, don't hit it. You shake it. Don't hit it. 50s, I lived in the South End. Girl, that's still warmer than it is here. It kicked me all the way out. See, I told you not to hit it. I told you to shake it. That's why I have a keyboard. Just to say hi to everybody coming in. Yes, thank you. And thank you all for coming. I have to jump off already. Oh, hubby is less than 5 minutes away. Y'all have a good evening and be on somewhere later. Cuppy, enjoy your date night with your hubby. We will be around, and Saturday and Sunday, we're always at somebody's live, so we will see you. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Jessica says bye to everybody who's leaving. And Sheila says, I am eating the Porgy fish. I don't know what a Porgy fish is. I had to take my granddaughter to the hospital yesterday, and we were not going to get back at school in time for her to have lunch. So I took her to the cafeteria to get her favorite pizza, and I was going to get a fish sandwich, and I got in the line for the hot sandwiches. They've redone the cafeteria, so instead of it being the sandwich line, I was in line for a taco salad. I haven't had one in ages, so I got a taco salad. But now she was saying fish, and I still want the fish sandwich I didn't get. I think I'm going to get a fish sandwich. It has been a bad month. I also got detained at the border and patted down in the worst way. Oh, Acela. Girl. I am so sorry. Yeah, I haven't searched my baggage once in no time. Like, okay, I need a cigarette now. Into my underwear and everything else. LJ, what island are you from? Lauren's in the UK. She's from that little island. Bye, everybody. Have fun. Bye, Jessica. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. I feel like there are a lot of demotivated people this week. Demotivated? Mm-hmm. She says, I'm in the UK. Yay! LJ, I want to see Mama Riz. That's what I said. I want to go back, but I'll have to go to Paris and take a bus train. Acela saying bye to, Acela, what border were you coming in from? Canada or Mexico? I am not leaving the country ever again. It's going to be a long time before I leave the country because I want everybody to put their masks back on. Elizabeth, I do like it here, but you are very small compared to me. Yeah, you are. But you've got more people. You're all. I am in my happy mood. I'm on vacation until the time. Oh, Sabrina. I'm happy for you. What you gonna do? My mother-in-law was born and raised in Ireland. Ah! She had lots of family there. My husband has been many times, and I still have not moved to Ireland. Your husband went without you? Or Great Britain? Someday along with you. I know. The Crochet Crowd is doing Christmas on the Rhineland. I think it's 2023. I have to look into it because I need to start saving up now if I want to go. But I want to see what they're planning on doing because I've never been to Germany. When I was in high school, my dream was to see all of the castles and cathedrals in Europe. I was blessed to have had Sunday Mass at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. And when it caught fire, I stood here and cried like it was my normal church down the street. I stood here and cried like a baby. Perfect church. Marshall, hi, thank you so much for coming by. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Mama Maria, you know that I read that as spam. Great to see you, VJ. See you around the YouTube streets. Everybody take care. Maribel, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. I appreciate all everybody does. Laura saying bye to Mary. Laura says I'm back. Laura, you were in the car. LJ, when we lived in California, all the relatives wanted to visit us, but nobody wants to visit Texas. Why not? I love Texas. I go to Houston every other Thanksgiving to see my brothers in law. I love Texas. Dawn saying bye, Mary and Jessica. Hi to Sabrina. Enjoy your vacation. And just saying hi, Marshall. Sheila said, we went to see the farmer's market and to find a yarn store in Juarez, Mexico. On the way back over the bridge to El Paso, the agent referred me to the security room. They don't tell you why. Oh, that's just rude. And I think I would probably report him. Did you find yours? Was it worth the trip? I know you said you're not going back, but that's just rude. That's profiling. I feel like I'd be okay in cool parts of America, or places where there aren't hurricanes, dangerous animals, and scary weather conditions. I mean, UK weather isn't generally warm and it rains a lot. Laura, I don't know where you go because the East Coast has hurricanes, the Southern Coast has hurricanes, the West Coast California is kind of mild, but Washington and Oregon have rain and snow. And I just found the Midwest has tornadoes. And I just found out that they have tornadoes, earthquakes in New Jersey. Yeah, U.S. is not safe. Cammy, if you are still here, would you be kind enough, or Renee, would you please drop Gigi, the crochet queen? She is going live. I'm going to talk fast. I have seen some beautiful Irish crochet patterns. Yeah, using crochet thread, but I'm not there yet. Girl, yes, it's beautiful. DJ, yes, so much history. The fire was heartbreaking. Yes, I cried like a baby. I cried. Yes, that is awful. Yes, it's beautiful. I was like, had to get groceries. Crystal, baby, I'm just happy to see you. Honey, I get groceries first thing in the morning because I can't be out there with the people. DJ, Texas is too hot for Irish family. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, Texas, California is hot, but okay, then they have to come in the winter. They have to come in the winter. It's not too hot, it's just warm. So I was saying hi to Crystal. Crystal saying hi to Zoila Love. How are you? Zoila says, The police are watching me. I'll leave it on. I'll be right back. Lila, I didn't find a yarn store. We used to cross the bridge all the time when we were little. Not anymore. Oh, it's Sheila. That's ridiculous. LJ, you could do the weather in Seattle, Washington. Yeah, and Portland, Oregon has a lot of rainy weather after September. Virgin says, Gigi, yes, I can. Okay, bless you, Crystal. Zoella and Scary, you going the right level. Yeah, I just told him that's so fine. Scary things here. Badly bred, handbag dogs, and people who wear pajamas and supermarkets. Oh, yeah, they wear their flannel pants and supermarkets here too. Yeah, that's really awful. Yes, please. Thank you so much, Crystal. Everybody also watching family argue via text about Rittenhouse trial. So, yeah, I feel bad for them. I'm so sorry for everybody involved in that. All of that is just ugly, ugly, ugly. We need to get the hate out of the world. We really do. Everybody, let me see. Zoila's back here. So, okay, who's the police? Are you okay, Zoila? Everybody, thank you so much for coming by. This was FO Friday, and we didn't even talk about FOs or show any FOs. And I haven't finished any FOs. Like Laura says, it's going to be motivating week. We haven't done it before, but that's okay. We are together. You could have spent the last hour anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me. And I am truly, truly grateful. Crystal has been kind enough to drop the link for Gigi the Crochet Queen. Let's do a VJ raid over at Gigi. Everybody, please stay safe. Wear your mask. Enjoy your family in the upcoming week. Those that celebrate Thanksgiving. Those who do not celebrate Thanksgiving, be kind to yourselves and love one another. And I will see each and every one of you in somebody's live. Thank you all so much for coming by, and I love you all. Have a blessed weekend and take care. Bye-bye.